and thanks for joining another episode of Greg's Garage. You know, we're celebrating the first day of fall today, and part of that is like cooking up the last of the deer meat you had in your freezer. And today when I was beating it up and tenderizing it on the cutting board, it split down the middle. So I thought, hey, I'll get some Gorilla Glue, I'll push it into the crack, and then I'll clamp it with these handy dandy clamps and bring it back to the natural, like new condition. So while I was doing it, I thought, well, when I finish, I'm going to need to sand it back down to a smooth consistency. So I come over here and get my handy dandy rigid sanding machine. And of course, I spent about 30 minutes getting it really smooth, getting all the deep knife cracks back down to original, like new condition, like I said. And I was inspired by a thought. My heels and my toes have had a tendency to get rough and cracked all the way around the back, and I thought, well, this sanding would work pretty good for that too. So I moved my way on over here and turned it on. Now this might get a little loud, but what I thought I'd do is have a cold Bud Light from 1010 Bar and Grill.
What you're about to see is from a trained professional. Do not try this at home.
And then do a little sanding on my heels here. And it worked so good, I thought I'd share this with the rest of the world. So I did this for, 5 minutes or so on each one. If you got a problem with the big toe, it's always a problem. You put the big toe on there, you get the heels on there, and it really does bring it back to a nice, smooth consistency. So I thought I wanted to share this with the rest of the world because not a lot of people might have thought of that specific thing. And with that said, there's projects in Greg's Garage, and then there's the other projects that it inspires in Greg's Garage. Happy fall, y'all, and thanks for joining us for another episode of Greg's Garage.